Welcome back, you guys. Today I'm doing a video about books that I have read together with my children, and I'm going to bring all of my kids, well, Faith and Isaac and Nathan, and we're gonna talk about the books that we have been reading together. So if you want to see all the books that we have been reading and liking, then stick around. Okay, so me and Faith have read all these books together, and what I do is I try to read one-on-one to each of my kids just to give them that one-on-one time, and then we can read more books that way. She's not really reading bigger books on her own yet, so I just took that and we read lots of books together. And do you like it when we read books together? We have read 7.5 books because we're not done with that one yet. And we're gonna go through and we're gonna tell you how we liked them. So hold on, let me give you the books, okay? We're gonna go in the order that we read them. So, the first book we read was what? What book is that?
Sophie Mouse.
Okay, and I heard about this series from my friend Megan over at Pennies and Salt. And do you like this book?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like it? Okay, if you had...
It has pictures, but not really a lot.
It does. It has pictures almost on every page. And they're in black and white.
Yeah, but they're not colored.
Yeah, but do you still like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what was this one about? Do you remember?
Okay, they were at school, and then there was a new visitor. It was a snake.
There was a new student?
Yeah, and there was a snake. And then Sophie Mouse was going out, and then she fell inside a hole, and then she yelled help, and then the snake came and lifted her up with his long tail.
Yeah, and they became what?
Friends.
Yeah, so if you were to rate this book,
what does rate mean?
I'm going to tell you. Hold on. So we're going to do either 1 to 5, like 1 star being I didn't really like it, or 5 stars being I loved it. What would you rate it? And you can rate it in between too. You can do 2, 3, 4, 5 stars.
5.
5 stars?
Actually, 10.
10? You liked it that much? Okay, 10 stars. There we go. Okay, so the next book we read is, what was the next one we read in this?
I think it was this one.
Oh yeah, it was that one, huh? All right,
She
show
had
them.
a friend, a frog, and then they were...
All right, hold on. Let's show them it first. This one is called Sophie Mouse, The Great Big Paw Print. And did you like this one?
Yeah. I'm going to give this 8 stars.
8 stars. Okay, but a 1 through a 5. 1 to 5. 8, okay. And then the next one we read was, this one, right? Okay, this one is Sophie Mouse, The Great Bake Off.
Yeah, her mother was going to a bake-off show, and she made delicious food.
And who helped her?
Sophie Mouse.
Yeah, Sophie got to help her. What would you rate this one?
9.
A 9 stars. Okay, I guess we're rating between a 1 and a 10 here. So she had 9 stars, so more like probably a 4. So next we read
this one.
No, I don't think we read that one next. Remember we read this next.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is called The Critter Club. I found this on Book Outlet, and this one is a 3-in-1 book, so it has 3 different books in this one. Hold on, Faith. And this first book is the one that we read in it, and it is called Amy and the Missing Puppy.
So it was this puppy right there.
Okay, and what was this book about?
They're helping animals, and this one, a girl lost her puppy, and then she was going to find it.
Yeah. Did you like that book?
I'm gonna give it 20 stars.
20 stars. No, you can't give it 20 stars.
20 stars.
No. So you liked it better than Sophie Mouse?
No way.
Okay, then why would you give it 20 stars?
1 star.
1 star. You didn't really like it?
Of course not. 5.
5? Okay, so this is a 5-star book for her. Now when we say, so would you rate, okay, let me ask you. If we're doing 1 to 5, we're not doing 10, okay? Book 1 would be 5 stars. You would rate that 5 stars. All 5?
6.
Okay, 5 stars.
6.
What about the Bake Off? Would that be a 5-star book for you too? Or 4 stars?
3.
A 3 star, so it was okay?
Yeah.
Okay, what about the Great Paw Adventure?
2 stars.
2 stars? Okay. The next one we read was from the Good and the Beautiful's library, and this is called Jane and the King. And what would you rate this one? So this book is about a king who has everything and keeps wanting all the things, right? And is he a happy king?
No.
No.
So he asked everybody to give him a gift.
Yep. And that's where Jane comes in. And was Jane rich? Was she rich? Did she have a lot of money?
No.
No, she was poor, right? And was she happy?
Yes.
So pretty much she shows the king that, you know, happiness is around you, and you can look through for happiness in things outside of getting things and having things. And you know, just living and experiencing God's amazing earth, right?
Yeah.
And he ends up becoming a happy king. This one was the next one we read. This one is Princess Penny Saves the Day. Did you like that book?
Yeah, I know what it's about.
Okay, what would you rate it though?
5 stars.
5 stars? Okay.
4.
4? Okay, 4 stars. And what was this one about?
This one, their water wasn't clean anymore, so then she went out to go look, and then she asked somebody to ride her around the whole castle, and then she found oil. It was going inside the lake, and it was inside a barrel, and most of their water was clean.
Yeah.
So then she found
the problem, right?
Yeah, I'll show them the picture. See?
Yep. So, you like this story? Okay, so that was a 4 star, you said? Okay, and then we have 2 more books that we read. This one was next, right? Okay, so this one was Sophie Mouse. She really loves Sophie Mouse. And so this one is Sophie Mouse, Forget Me Not Lake.
Yeah, because they can swim and Sophie Mouse can't. And she wants to learn how to swim. So then her friends made her a raft. And then always at the end, there's just always a picture.
Do you love that part? That Sophie paints a picture at the end?
They made her a mini raft so then she can go ride it herself across the lake.
Oh, what good friends she has, huh? What would you rate that book?
This book, 5.
A 5? Okay. Okay, so then we have this one, which we're not done yet. But this is Sophie Mouse, The Mouse House. And do you like this one so far? What would you rate it so far?
3.
A 3? Okay. Okay, so those are all the books that I read with Faith. And now I'm going to call out Nathan. Do you love reading books together? Yeah. She loves it. They all love it so much, huh? I love you. Okay, so now I'm going to call out Nathan, and we're going to talk about the books that I read with him. Now, Nathan and I read a couple books too. I thought we read more than this. We did read, we'll just talk about the one that we can't find at the moment, but it was Oliver Twist. And what do you think? This is the second time we've actually read Oliver Twist. And did you like it?
Yeah,
You
I
like
liked it
it?
much more.
You do? You like it? All right, come a little closer. Okay, so you do like Oliver Twist? If you were to have to rate Oliver Twist from a 1-star or a 5-star, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best, what would you rate it?
Maybe a 3.
A 3?
Because
Okay.
all
The craziness that happens. Have you guys read Oliver
there's like
Twist?
a lot of murder.
There was a lot of craziness that happened in that book. Oh my gosh. Then we read Case Closed, and this is Mystery in the Mansion. I heard about this from Chantel over at Chantel and Intentional Life. And this book is pretty cool because it's a choose
I love it. This is
your
my favorite
own
book.
You like that?
5s.
A 5-star.
I love it.
So this one was choose your own path. And sometimes if you choose the wrong thing, what happens?
Case closed.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh no. So we have to go back to where we left off and pick the other one. And it has like different like puzzles in it to solve.
So if you get this book, remember, always check the page that you were on.
Yeah. Like
you could get lost.
yeah, you could get lost. Okay, so the next book we read was this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and this one's called Summer of the Woods. I had never heard about this, but we saw it at the thrift store and thought it looked good. The Virginia Mysteries, book 1. Okay, so you would rate this book what?
4.
Okay. So in this book, he almost didn't want to finish this because the kid disobeys his parents a lot. And he didn't like that. But I'm like, let's just read the whole thing because there might be a moral to the story, which there was.
And he broke his leg, right?
Yeah, because he tried to do things without his parents. So that was a good moral. So you rate this what?
Yeah, 4 stars.
A 4 stars? Okay. I really liked this book. Do you think that you'd want to read more in this series?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So Joy woke up and we have 3 more books to share with you. And the next one we read was this one.
Oh yeah.
This one.
This one I would rate
So this
4
is
stars.
okay. This was the second book in this Case Closed series.
Stolen from the studio. I would rate this 4 because 4 stars because he disobeys his mother a lot. Like he goes sneaking off, but then at this maybe 4.5 because it's hilarious. Because this little kid right here, he's so funny, so funny.
I think he thought he was funnier though in the
Yeah,
first book,
he was
right?
way funnier than this one. So funny.
Okay.
But this one he made a funny song.
He did? I don't remember.
I see London. I see
Okay.
London.
That's an old song, okay? I'm like, don't repeat that. So, I mean, this wasn't like the best. It wasn't like a morals book. If you're looking for something like good morals and stuff like that, you might not like
We
it.
were doing this one.
Okay, and then we just recently finished up this one. I am going to do a whole review on this. But this is the God's Design for Sex, and this one's called What's the Big Deal? This is the 4th one in this series, and I just really thought, me personally, I give this book a 5 stars. What do you give this book?
5 stars.
5 stars? You think they talked about all the issues really well? Really well. Okay, and I'm going to do like a whole separate video on this topic. What? Mom life. All right, and then the book that we're currently reading is The Hardy Boys, number 11.
While the clock ticks.
Now, we're about halfway through this book. Do you like this book?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
5. 4.5.
4.5. Okay, so far it's 4.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we had just found a whole bunch of these at the thrift store. So
Like a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Possibly. Like we got a whole lot more.
Yeah. So we're excited to continue this series. I thought we were going to read book 1 first, but he really wanted to read that one. Seemed the most interesting to him.
This one's gonna be the next one.
Oh, this one you want to read next? What happened at midnight? Okay. So this is like a mystery series, and I like it because it's clean, and they don't go against their parents, right?
I don't think they do.
No, they do. The dad, well, we didn't get to read book 1, so I mean, we don't really know what happened in book 1, but they kind of work alongside their dad and help him. But their dad's not in this one. But anyway, those are all the books that I have read with those two. All right, you guys, so I know I'm in different clothing, but my camera died that day, or my phone died that day. So I had to record a different day. So that's why I'm in different clothing. But anyway, which is fine because we actually finished the book that we were reading and that we were going to kind of share about a little bit. My other kids sound like they're coming out here right now. What's going on? Real life, guys, real life. So anyway, what I did with Isaac is, okay, one time I heard on Simply Charlotte Mason, to help have a good habit of having your kids pay attention during anything, homeschooling, reading a book, whatever, is you stop before they get bored. So what I did is I actually allowed Isaac to tell me when he was done. So we didn't even go through a whole chapter. Sometimes we went through 2 chapters. Sometimes we went through only a page, 2 pages. And then when he was done and didn't want to hear any more of the story, I said, okay, and we stopped. So we did read this together, but then there were a couple nights that he like begged his daddy to read this to him before bed. So he did, and they ended up reading most of this together. A lot of it, because he kept asking. So it really works, you guys. He went from reading maybe like sitting and listening to like maybe a couple pages to like more than 1 chapter, and he loved it. So did you like this book? Mm-hmm. Okay, if you had to rate this book, so the book is, let me tell you what the book is. It is Tales from Maple Ridge, and I did see this on the Good and the Beautiful book list, and I did get this off of, I got this one on Thrift Book, I think. But I think I have seen them on Book Outlet, and I'm hoping to get more, but I have them in paperback, so I kind of like to have collections. If I'm going to have them all in hardback, I want them all in hardback. If I have them all in paperback, I would like to get them all in paperback. So the ones that I've seen on there have been hardback so far. But anyway, this is the one we got, and then we have the second one as well, which we will be starting soon. But this one is called Logan Price Makes a Mess. This is book 1 in the series, and did you like it? Mm-hmm. Okay, if you were to rate it, I don't know if he's going to understand what rating it means, but if you were to rate it 1 star being the worst book or not the best, or 5 stars being the best, what would you rate it? How many stars would you give this book?
100.
100? No, you have to do either 1 star, 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars, or 5 stars.
And 6?
No 6. It only goes up to 5 stars.
5.
5? You would give it 5 stars? Do you remember what this was about?
No.
What if you looked at the pictures? Do you think you could remember? What happened in this book?
I don't know.
I think you do.
I forgot.
You forgot?
Yeah. Oh.
What happened to this little...
Oh, now I remember one part.
Okay, what's the part that you remember?
The making maple syrup, maybe?
They made maple syrup? Yeah, we did. That was like one of the last chapters we read. Do you like that you got to see all the fun stuff he got to do on the farm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to a farm.
What?
I'm going to a farm.
Okay.
Right?
So you did like this book?
Yeah.
Do you think you would recommend this for other kids to read?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Mm.
Would you tell other kids that they should read this book because it was good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the only book that we read together, and
Not part 2.
Not yet. We're gonna read that one next. Are you excited to read that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so he really liked this book, and I think this was a great chapter book to introduce to him. Please don't do that.
Okay.
And Isaac, how old are you, Isaac?
5.
5. Okay.
And I have doctor books.
You what?
Have doctor books.
You have doctor books. I know.
And I want to be a doctor.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen, we did do a video together on all of our human body resources, and I will link that. So, if you want to see that, and he's in it with me, talking about the books and the stuff that we use to teach him about the human body, because he loves the human body. So this is the book that we've read together, and then, I mean, if you go and watch the human body book too, you will see all the other books that I've read with him about the human body. But yeah, so this is how I am introducing him into slowly getting into chapter books. We did do like a little bit of Little House on the Prairie, but I feel like those chapters were just way too long for him. So this was perfect, and we did it, like I said, one-on-one, and then he would read, and then his dad did read him a lot of this with his younger brother, Justice, who is 4. Anyways, you guys, that is what we've been reading and liking and what we've rated these books. If you guys like this kind of content, then let me know in the comments below, and I will continue to do this. I know I like to see what other kids like. Anyways, if you guys like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, have a blessed day.